afternoon, everyone. Today is another magical day at the Magic Kingdom. Today is another video in my series Back to the Basics, and today's basic is the Disney Fastpass system. Now, for those who know a lot about the Fastpass system here at Disney, you may know most of these tips and tricks, but there may be a few secrets in there you have never even heard of before. But either way, today's video is all about the Disney World Fastpass system. Now, I say Disney World because Disneyland and other Disney destinations around the world have different Fastpass or MaxPass or other fast queuing systems of their own. This is only for Walt Disney World. Now, unlike the days of old, the Fastpass system no longer requires that you wake up first thing in the morning to run off to an attraction and put your ticket to a kiosk and get a paper ticket. Do you remember those days? For those who do, I enjoyed those days, but I'm glad we have the system we have now. The Fastpass system at Disney World is all controlled by the My Disney Experience app or online at waltdisneyworld.com. I'm going to link all the relevant information in the description below, but you can get the Fastpasses for rides at any of the 4 parks. Now, this is a basics video, so let's just start with a very basic. What is a Fastpass? A Fastpass is a way for you to reserve your spot in line without standing in it in advance of getting to the parks. Or maybe you're actually in the parks and you reserve it, but the idea is still the same. You get a time and then you return to a ride at that time to ride it without standing in the standard standby line. The Disney World Fastpasses are included with all theme park admission, so there's no additional fee. It is all included. Now, as you would imagine, some of the most popular attractions go extremely quickly. So, you know, if you're going for Slinky Dog Dash, you're gonna have to book those well in advance of your trip, as early as possible, actually. And the times for when you can book them are listed right here. Super, super convenient, but you've got to book it that morning. Usually, I think it's 7 a.m. Eastern. I'll confirm that again right here. You want to make sure you are there first thing to get the fast passes for the rides that you really want. Now, booking fast passes in advance of your vacation is a spectacular idea because you're going to save a tremendous amount of time, especially when you're thinking about the most popular attractions. For example, here at the Magic Kingdom, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, Space Mountain, Big Thunder. Let's say you have a fast pass for all 3 between maybe 9:15 and 10:15, and they're only hour-long increments, by the way. We'll get back to that. 10:15, 11:15, and 12:15, and 1:15. After you've used up all of those fast passes, you can continue to get more fast passes, one at a time at each park. Some important side notes: only 3 at a time. You can only book at 1 park at a time, so you can't do 1 at Magic, 1 at Hollywood, and 1 at Epcot. Can't do that. And you can only book for those in your My Disney Experience app. So if they're not linked to you, you can't book for them. So it's something to kind of sort out in advance of your vacation. Now, you can book those fast passes well in advance, but you can also find a few last-minute fast passes. I just got to the Magic Kingdom and I've got a fast pass to meet Mickey. When your fast pass time has arrived, all you have to do is go to the attraction and find the fast pass kiosk. Now, for certain attractions, you'll find different lines for standby and fast pass. To the left-hand side here, you'll notice there's no kiosk. You can just walk right on through there and get to standby. But on the right-hand side, they have these touch points, and you use these touch points with your Magic Band or card, and then that activates your fast pass. Now, it turns green to indicate that I do indeed have a fast pass to meet with Mickey, and I get to cut all that 25-minute wait time. Now, the reason that it works with my Magic Band is because my Magic Band is linked to my Disney Experience. It'll also be linked together in order for it to work. Not very difficult. Just got to make sure they're linked to start with, and as soon as they're linked, you're set to go. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I love your new ride. Your new ride is amazing. It's fantastic. Oh my gosh, I've ridden it so many times. Your driving, though, is incredible. I got to follow your drive. I'm telling you, all around. I've been watching it. Love meeting Mickey, and it took very little time because we had that fast pass that I got today. I got it just before we had the opportunity to meet him, just because there are last-minute ones available every single day. When you look on the app, if you don't have any that day, which I don't recommend, I recommend you schedule a few if possible, but if not, they always have last-minute fast passes. Now, the key to fast pass is knowing which rides are going to be the most popular when you're here. I was able to get a last-minute fast pass for meeting with Mickey and Mouse because it's not as popular as something like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which has the fast passes totally gone and have been gone for some time now. Now, if you find that your favorite attractions are no longer available in the fast pass system, not to worry. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes some of those attractions will open up throughout the day. So usually around maybe 11 a.m., 1 p.m. Look at the app. right around that point in time and see if there are any last-minute openings for your favorite attraction. Now, if you don't like using the app, or maybe you don't have a smartphone, these kiosks are located all around Walt Disney World where you can change your Fastpass selection. You can also take a look at what you currently have and what you need to use up and add new ones if you want to. Now, the Magic Kingdom is unique when it comes to Fastpasses because you can choose any ride in any order that you want. There's no tiering. There's a tiered system in every other park at Walt Disney World besides the Magic Kingdom. Now, what does tiering mean? Well, it means that at Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom, you can choose one attraction from Tier A, or the most popular attractions, and 2 attractions from Tier B, or the less popular attractions. I love being stopped from the People Mover. It's so unique. It's special. It's something extra special. Now, in these tiers, is there a right and wrong attraction to choose? I believe no. As long as you're having a lot of fun, as long as you're choosing what you want to experience, I don't think there's a right and wrong. However, there are some priorities, some attractions that are almost always more popular that you may want to prioritize. Now, I'm going to give you a few of my suggestions for the highest priority fast passes at each park. Keep in mind, you can't book all of them, especially at the tiered park. So, for example, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, the ones I'm going to list for you momentarily, you can't get all 3 all at once. So just keep that in mind. Also, if it's not your favorite, don't get it. Just because I'm listing it doesn't mean that you have to get it, just my recommendation. At Magic Kingdom, prior to Tron opening, I recommend prioritizing the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Peter Pan's Flight, and Space Mountain. At Epcot, I recommend prioritizing Frozen, Test Track, or Soarin' Around the World. Keep in mind, this is before the major Epcot renovations take place. At Hollywood Studios, I've got 2 new recommendations: Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and of course, Slinky Dog Dash. At Animal Kingdom, I recommend both rides in Pandora, Flight of Passage and Navi River Journey. You can only pick one, again, keeping in mind, these are just my priorities, and Expedition Everest. Now, to reiterate, the ones that I recommended, you can't get all 3 except for Magic Kingdom, simply because of the tiering system. I'm just giving you my highest priorities. Now, a big question: what time of day should you get those fast passes? Well, I recommend getting them earlier, but not super early. For example, if you're an early riser and you get to the park at rope drop every single time, let's pretend it's a 9 a.m. opening, just for the sake of conversation here. Should you get a fast pass for 9 a.m. or 9:15? I recommend no. I recommend you use that first hour of low park time to go on some of your favorite attractions. For example, I would get a fast pass for Space Mountain at 10 or 11 after I've had a chance to go off and experience other attractions during that early morning time. Now, a big question: can you get some of those most popular attractions fast passes at the last moment? Usually no. Usually no, they go pretty fast in advance, but if you keep at it, you keep checking the app, you keep checking the website, you never know what you'll find. So why do I recommend using the Disney Fast Pass? Well, first of all, wow, it allows you to keep riding your favorite rides. Wow! And it leaves you with extra time to enjoy some of your other favorite park things, like your favorite dining spots. And it leaves you time to enjoy your favorite park treats, or peruse your favorite shop and find something extra magical. Or just sit back and relax and enjoy some of your favorite views of Happily Ever After and Cinderella Castle. Needless to say, more time at Disney is always valuable. No matter how you use it, FastPass will no doubt save you time at Disney. So FastPass and Disney parks, nothing to be afraid of, just things to save you time. I sure hope you found this video all about the basics of Disney World FastPasses helpful and informative. Let me know your favorite attraction to get FastPasses for in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much for being a part of the magic with me today. Until next time, have a magical day.